In a recent cyber breach incident, TD Ameritrade, a subsidiary of Charles Schwab, faced the repercussions of a data breach perpetrated by the Cl0p ransomware group. The breach exposed sensitive client information and forced the company into negotiations with the hackers. However, the negotiations took an unexpected turn, and the cybercriminals decided to put an end to the exchange. This article explores the events surrounding the breach, the failed negotiations, and the subsequent actions taken by Cl0p. TD Ameritrade's data breach and response. On July 12, TD Ameritrade was listed on Cl0p's dark leak site, indicating that the ransomware group had successfully infiltrated the company's systems. In response to the breach, Tatiana Stead, a spokesperson from Charles Schwab, forwarded an earlier statement to Cybernews, stating that the impact of the breach was limited. The statement confirmed that TD Ameritrade had only used the Move It transfer tool sparingly and promptly took action to contain the threat and halt the tool's usage. The company also notified law enforcement and initiated an investigation in conjunction with independent forensic experts. Despite the swift response, some client data was compromised, although the company estimated that less than 0.5% of clients were affected. TD Ameritrade reassured the public that the breach did not disrupt its business operations or other systems. The investigation into the incident remained ongoing, with the company aiming to address the situation thoroughly. Failed negotiations and Cl0p's response. In the aftermath of the breach, numerous entities affected by Cl0p's attacks chose to follow the advice of law enforcement and insurance companies by abstaining from negotiations. The experts cautioned that engaging in negotiations with hackers might open the door to future extortion and that the criminals could easily break their promises even after striking a deal. Despite these warnings, TD Ameritrade opted to attempt negotiations as instructed on the leak site. Cl0p, however, appeared displeased with the company's negotiation tactics, leading to an escalating conflict between the parties. The cybercriminals expressed their irritation with TD Ameritrade's efforts, mocking the company's negotiation approach through scathing messages posted on the leak site. They referred to TD Ameritrade as a big Donkey Kong of a company and labeled their negotiation team as democratic babies wasting their time. The gang further criticized TD Ameritrade's proposed offers, implying that they were insufficient and ineffective. They pointed out that the company's negotiation style lacked seriousness and was akin to making jokes in a serious situation. This taunting and derogatory language only intensified the friction between the two parties. As a result of stalled negotiations, Cl0p announced their decision to publish 260 GB of compressed TD Ameritrade data on the leak site. The ransom group accused TD Ameritrade of stalling negotiations due to a low offer, and they made it clear that their rule was not a plaything. Cl0p's claims and actions against Ernst Young, EY, and PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC. In another development, Cl0p targeted other prominent firms, including Ernst Young, EY, and PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC. Initially, Cl0p claimed to have stolen 3 GB of data from EY, but this number increased significantly to terabytes, revealing the extent of the breach. In response, Cl0p advertised the sale of this vast data trove to the highest bidder on their leak site, raising concerns about potential further data exposures for the affected companies. The gang listed several EY client companies, mainly located in Canada, adding to the seriousness of the situation. Similar actions were taken against PwC, with Cl0p publishing small batches of the firm's files on their leak site. PwC, like EY, had significant amounts of data compromised, leading to a potential risk for their clients' sensitive information. The TD Ameritrade cyber breach and the subsequent failed negotiations with the Cl0p ransom group underscore the critical need for robust cybersecurity measures in today's digital landscape. Companies must prioritize data security and take proactive steps to protect sensitive information from cybercriminals. Moreover, the case serves as a cautionary tale for entities facing ransomware attacks, as negotiating with hackers might not always yield the desired outcomes.